Welcome back to the vlog. Yay! Okay, trust process. Okay, we're currently waiting for Caitlin to get ready. She had a busy morning with gym. I've just been working, washed my hair. What else? That's kind of it today. We actually have to film some Redken content though. So it's exciting. We both work with Redken, which actually, guys, I had to move. I have this mood board, which this is how I ended up working with Redken. So I put it on here and then now I'm working with them. What else have we got on there? Oh, Lululemon. Forbes 30 under 30, that's on the way. Not quite yet. Maybe we'll go, let's go see if she's ready. Hello. Caitlin. Caitlin. Are you dressed? Oh, we're gonna come in. So I need a light. I'll need a light. Do the other one. Yeah. I just forgot to grab it. You know when I wave my hair when it like is freshly washed? It just doesn't work out how I like it. Yeah. Oh, very cute. What shoes? I was actually thinking belts. Low-key. Nice. Yeah, I think they look great. Kind of bogus, but look. I mean, could be good with the jeans. To make me look taller? Yeah. God, the dogs. Not the dogs. At least you got them done. Yeah. I didn't have my toes done for the last, 2 months. That's when you know you're single. No. Oh, good chance. Huh? See? Alright, well, I'll go get the white jeans. My Victoria's Secret undies I got from Amazon. Ooh. Little lacy number, hey? So we're gonna do both similar style Redken videos. I think. I guess that's the vibe, yeah. Because it's. But she said to make it different, so I'm like. Well, I was thinking we can just use all of our old clips for around New York. Oh yeah. You like this? Yeah. This is a bit random. So cute. Oh, it's so cute. I look like I'm going to work at a diner. You know what I mean? With these shoes. Try on the thongs. I think my pants might drop. Like you might need to fold them. Oh God, not folded. Full white mum. No, the other ones. I think. Is that what you're thinking? I could try it with cowboy boots. Which would be too hot. Well, it's, the price you pay for being a woman these days. Do you reckon I try with cowboy boots or no? Try the thongs on again. The big ones? Yeah, I did like the length in the legs. Yeah, these are better. Alright. That's very cute. Cool. Wish I had some bigger titties. That'd be nice. Actually ready to go. Let's go. Sorry. No, you're so fine. Right. Have we got sunscreen on, ladies? Yes. Okay. Couch time. So interesting because, I would say, obviously, I think that I have a high sex drive. Mm-hmm. Like when I have a partner, mm-hmm. But then when I'm single, I really don't. Yeah, because I think you want intimate. Yeah. And you can't really get that one off. No, God no. So I think that's why I find dating right now hard because it's I'm not being intentional because I don't want a boyfriend, but I'm also just not horny, so I don't want to sleep with them. Do you know what I mean? So what is the point? But that's what I mean. I think I'm almost doing it to trying to get over thingo, Yeah. But it doesn't feel very fulfilling, I wouldn't say. Said the same for me, in Melbourne. But I knew deep down if I went on a date with him in Melbourne, I would have still been thinking about. Yeah. And it's you just know yourself. My feet are gripping on for dear life. That's fair. You look great though. You look great. Your cute jeans. Okay. Plan of attack. Street.
Yeah.
And then let's have a look at all the stores that you want to go to so I can map them out.
Okay.
And figure out like...
Paloma Wall.
Yep.
Brandy Melville. Reformation.
Yep.
What was the other one that she went to?
I think Paloma Wall.
Take too long in the change room, so I think I'll just... And their stuff's so expensive and out of our tax bracket, so...
Perfect.
This is Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay, cool. Then I think I'm gonna have a look at
Zara.
Yeah.
Transfer is available to 6 and
Maybe get a coffee somewhere or something.
This is an accessible station.
Mark Ronson is a music producer and he helps produce the Barbie movie soundtrack, but he also works like really closely with Dua Lipa and like a bunch of other artists. And anyway, he's a very talented individual. And I have a big fat crush on him. And he's just like, I can't describe it. Like he was back in the 90s, like a really cool dude. And I feel like now he's still... Oh, late 40s?
My most recent search, Julia Bishop. Mark Ronson.
I said late 40s. He does something for me. I can't even perfectly describe it, but like when he's like playing music.
Oh no, can you see?
No.
I feel like that is a big thing. Like we always feel very safe because there's two of us. But when you are by yourself, you definitely feel like,
oh my god,
sometimes a little bit unsafe. Especially being a female in the city. Did I do this or did you do this?
Whatever, they're dirty.
Oh.
I actually don't know. I know there's one mark that I did it.
I get really scared wearing Tahlia's clothes. I was like, God, the feeling of having a crush is so nice, but it's just like so all-consuming sometimes. And I was like, I haven't had a crush in ages. And I think if I did, I would like be super distracted.
Yeah, that's honestly what I get scared about, the consumed part.
Like when you find someone that you like.
Yeah. Oh, I love it around here. Honestly, it's almost Aperol weather.
Oh, Aperol?
Yeah.
Wood? Twist my arm.
Oops, sorry.
Like people just really stare when you have a mic on you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, everyone's outdoor dining.
Yeah, the outdoor dining.
Let's go down here.
I've never been like a Gautier girl.
No,
like
neither.
I know people were like really big stands in like 2014, 2015, 2016, but I feel like I never like bought in.
No,
you know,
never.
like people would come here.
Let's go left. Never tickled my fancy.
Wait, why is that, do you reckon? Because it's more like in the beauty space?
It just feels more like a trend. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like...
I've never felt like compelled to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tapestries.
Yeah, I want to try on that top that Maya has the halter neck, but I don't think I'll actually love it on me, to be honest.
Wait, which one was this? What's that smirk?
Like, okay. Sure.
What do you mean?
Well, I just think it's like you being like, I want a partner, I want a husband, I want this, and then just being like, I don't care. It's like, well, obviously some part of you does care.
Day to day.
But I didn't say that on a day to day. I said, how are you feeling about it in general?
Well, I haven't given it much thought, genuinely.
Yeah.
I think I obviously was feeling quite heavily about it that night that I came to you upset. Get to a point where you're like, well, it's either like you go and do something about it or you don't and you just like let the world do its thing. Literally do nothing to facilitate anything. I actually really like it. I just need to see it with flats, I think, because like right now it like looks.
They also have it in brown.
Maybe brown could be better. I think try the brown. I do really like it though.
Oh, your feet are very sweaty.
Yeah, what's new, babe?
And then also you can do...
Wait, cool.
Yeah. You can also do it on the side as well. Like here.
Oh, the side I like.
You know, the black one, the halter neck, because I know black halter necks are easy. Obviously.
Well, I just think didn't you get rid of your heady one?
Yeah, see, that's like a really big reason I don't shop in person, because I literally just take so long and I end up buying nothing. And I feel bad.
No, we shouldn't feel bad. Like, oh well, their clothes didn't work on you.
Your vibe is on filming here, but... Hi, how are you? Walking along, and then my button went, pah, and all my boobs are on display. That's why you wear a bra. It's never happened to me before. Felt like a virgin. Honestly, I love a dog. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with my outfit today though, actually.
Oh, what? No, this looks great.
No, I think I just need to have baggy jeans on. Like, I hate wearing like jeans that fit me.
The Zara ones, no good?
Too low. My whole asshole was out.
Brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
So you get your head on Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
How good's that?
Yeah, so...
Did you book it in?
Yeah. It's booked in at 11 or 10. And I want to go more... I feel like I can't speak. I feel like I need to go to CVS. I want to go more like blonde. Like not more blonde, but more just like blonde up here because it's gone, or brunette.
Yeah.
Barney was like, I like your hair colour now. I was like, shut up. I don't want her to touch the front bits, I don't think, like down here, like just up here, because it'll get too like dry. Like right now they're really dry and damaged.
Oh yeah, to just do it. Yeah.
Yep. Hang on, maybe I do have allergies.
Surely. I just think it definitely wouldn't be healthy. Ah, amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I get
Do you guys
you.
anything else in the moment?
No, we're so good. Thank you. Thanks so much.
How's your coffee? Please try.
Yep.
You like it?
Yeah. It's just like big. I think I just like it when it's like a little bit smaller, you know? Just like everything's so big here.
It's good coffee though.
Yeah, it looks good, hey?
It's a really nice coffee.
Where are we?
Well,
What is this place
I do want to
called?
put on my sweater.
Oh,
Ooh, Brady Melville comedy clutch.
let us in.
Good old Mormons.
Oh, that's the story for another time. The old Mormon.
I used to be a Mormon.
Wait, you really?
Yeah. No, we all left at the same time when I was 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't drink.
Did
Can't
you,
drink
like,
coffee.
So did like your parents? Like no one.
No. Yeah, it was really strict. Mum and Dad weren't that strict, but like they still didn't drink or smoke or.
Yeah, I feel like we're so opposite like that. Like my parents like pulled me out of religion. Like I went to like a public primary school and they taught religion like every whatever. Can't even remember. And my parents like, yeah, like here's your note, go to school and like don't do religion and just go do colouring or something else. I was like, okay. So I feel like we grew up very differently, but it's interesting that we grew up very differently religious wise, but we also have like very similar morals and values, would you say?
Yeah, I
Despite
agree.
that?
I think one thing that I didn't like about the Mormon church was it almost made as if people who weren't Mormon didn't have the same values and morals. A big insight for personally my family was meeting my boyfriend's family at the time. They were like, wow, this is like beautiful
People.
human.
It's like all you know as well. So like a lot of our friends in the city are Jewish and it's been like really interesting learning more about Judaism like in the city, I feel. And we just like love their families and like their
Oh my
culture.
God,
and then we
their
have some
families are
friends
so
that are
good.
like Christian and Catholic and same thing. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so good. So basically, for context, our friend, she's 33, she was meant to go out on a date with a guy 4 months ago. Nothing ended up coming of it. She was going on a holiday, whatever. The other day, she randomly gets a message from him and he's like, hey, like, would actually love to follow up on that date that we're meant to go on. Let's go ahead and do it. They go on a date yesterday, they finish the date and he's like, oh, like, she was like, so why was the reason you messaged me? He's like, well, your mum actually messaged me. Straight for the DMs, it was like, hi, my 33-year-old daughter should be great. And then basically the profile picture of the mum's profile, she was on private, but it had a photo of our friend in it. And he was like, oh my God, this, like, I know the daughter.
Yeah.
So that's why he circled back.
Imagine they got married. My mum is like, she's not a regular mom, she's a cool mom.
Yeah,
but
Sandy's
yeah, she would do that too.
I don't know if mine would. I think it would take me by surprise if she actually did.
Oh yeah, I think she would think that's a bit like,
Does
you
your
would get
mom know
angry.
your type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caitlin tells her mum literally
Yeah, tell my mum everything. If I
every single detail.
even so talk to a boy, I will be like, here's the screenshots to my mum. If I sleep with anyone, like, Yeah, she like knows about things so much earlier than everyone else. Like, even like with my last boyfriend in the city, when I started seeing him, like she knew all like about every single detail. Like when I was like, no, we're just friends, and I was like, oh no, we kissed, and then blah blah blah. Like she was fully
One thing led to another.
one thing led to another. Then I got heartbroken. So you know what? This is your sign not to fall in love.
You don't want any of these.
No, thank you.
Okay, good.
Thanks though.
Just by the way, sometimes I intentionally don't ask you because I know.
What? That I'm trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
I don't like these.
Well, yes. I was referring to other times. I know you don't like these, but sometimes you have nibbled off them if you're a bit hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like a creature of if I find something good, I stick with it. But like people who actually hate change, I cannot relate to.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I think we need to find like a balance between it being like toxic, where you like always want to change.
Yeah, I agree. But kind of to my point the other day, like you know how I was saying we want more and more and more. Like,
oh yeah, that's not like a bad thing.
We still enjoy the present.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like we'll sit at coffee and be like, oh, wow, this is just. We live here, but we'll be like, yeah, we want a bigger and better apartment. You know?
Yeah. You want to give them the apartment update?
The apartment update. So right now we pay like full details.
Yeah, if you want to
drop some tip. Right now we pay $5,800 with our like amenities. The bills is up. A little bit extra for bills, I think. And we are currently looking for a space. I think approximately around 6.5 per month. Bit tricky because right now we're a 3-bed, 3-bath and we live with a couple. So price wise it's split between like 60% Caitlin and I pay and then 40% the couple pays. So realistically we've got like a pretty good deal for the amount of space that we have in our apartment now. But we are looking for something just the two of us come 1st of August. 2-bed, 2-bath. Ideally a living space because
it's just like so expensive.
It's just so expensive, yeah. So I think we'll have to stay around the same area.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we love it down there.
Yeah.
And then just finding something that fits within our budget and like we both need natural lighting in our rooms.
Context.
Kitchen for filming. We're really trying to up our content game and might sound crazy, but it actually really does impact the amount of content you can push out day on day if you don't have natural lighting in your room. And what are the other things that we want? I would say kitchen space we're not really fussed with. Like, yes, we don't want it to be fucking shit.
But it's not like the be all and end all.
It's like,
well, I think originally, like, I don't know if we both came to the realization at the same point that we didn't want to skip out on our rent, but I was thinking about it from like a savings perspective, and I was like, anytime we've ever like saved like $500 or $1,000 or whatever, we've just spent it somewhere else. So I'm like, I'd actually rather really have a nice living space because we both work from home, or like we'll be working from home. We both film at home, and we both
tax.
Oh, and it's also a tax write-off if we're both working from home. So realistically, like saving $1,000 a month really isn't, like obviously that's a lot of money, but knowing us, we'll just be like, oh, now we can go spend that elsewhere. And I'd rather have like a nice apartment where we can have our friends over, and we want to have like a lot more like not even dinner parties, but just like couch time with our friends. So it's very much our relationship. I never call anyone because I get too nervous and I hate phone calls, and Tals does all of our admin, so she'll just like call, do everything, organise it, you know? And that's why it works. I did email her, but...
Hi Bianca, my name's Caitlin. I'm calling on behalf of the South Street apartment that you currently have at the moment. I would love to book in a viewing if possible. My number is 917. Give me a call back. Thanks so much. Bye.
When she knows your phone number and your contact details. Like, Tiles will call the bank and be like, this is my social security, this is my mum's maiden name. She knows everything. It's like full wife.
And
you're my type, let me take you out. It's kind of hot.
Yeah, I've been thinking recently, I'm like, maybe I should just like start having like chit chat with people on messages just for fun.
For practice?
Yeah.
For reps?
Yeah, for reps. I also think like when I still haven't been feeling like 100%, like you're just not in a mindset to be meeting like new people in terms of dating.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not my best self at the moment, genuinely, and I can feel it from like inside and out. So like overthinking, just like
fucking
very
the worst ever.
unlike myself.
That is really
Yeah, I'm just sort of
not
like
nice.
No, it really sucks. And it's just so like I've never, at least for the last like 4 years, I've never been like that. And I'm like, I just hate it.
When you guys don't have tissues in the house.
Yeah.
That's not nice. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Want it to go away.
Yeah.
So bad.
That is like a really shit feeling.
Yeah, I literally hate it. Yeah, so I think that's probably why I'm just like back on the dating end. I'm so just like
many resources to access like things, but it's kind of that thing of like you don't know what you don't know.
And you don't know.
I think like my school did a really good job of teaching us a lot of like culture and different things like that. But had I not gone to that school, I wouldn't actually know that, and I wouldn't know what I don't know. And so I think a lot of the time when these girls are coming to people for like their, lack of a better word, like ignorance, I just think like there's such a better way to educate people. And that's like, I know it's probably like in response if they said like, oh, you were wearing this and you can't wear that because of this, or like this is cultural appropriation, whatever it is.
Yes.
And the girls were like, well, I don't care, like I didn't know, blah blah. Instead of just apologising, like I think the apology should come first and be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And then on the response to that, it should be, that's okay, but like here's the educational part.
Yes,
do you get me?
I agree.
I think the issue is that people won't apologise when people are offended, which is a whole nother kettle of fish.
Continuously try to then shame. It's like, well, you're not even giving them the opportunity
to learn in a safe space.
Yeah, in a safe space, because people would be probably more scared to ask questions and try to understand and would just prefer to be silent.
Yeah. I think that there's so many more ways to go about educating people around like cultural differences and cultural appropriation instead of like basically yelling at them. I'm like, that doesn't get through.
They love attacking, and it's like, this isn't going to solve anything.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not going to help.
And
it makes people nervous about having these conversations.
It's tricky for me, not even probably to understand, in terms of like being able to understand that you feel that way, because I feel like out of everyone, like you've made me feel the most confident like ever in terms of like reassuring me of like my intelligence, or whether it's like knowing that you're a good person and like doing all this stuff. And I feel like you instill that in so many people. So then when you feel that way, it's like hard for me to understand that you would feel that way.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that's why I actually just feel like so not myself, because like I don't feel like this.
Oh,
like I genuinely am so like, take me or leave me, rah rah rah. And yeah, I just don't feel like that.
Made me like empathetic. Look at me crying at you crying.
1940.